Hey family, I am Mark Moore Jr., the host of the Young Leaders Conference, and I could not think of a better place to come to you from tonight than right out here outside of the beautiful Gateway Arena in lovely Atlanta, Georgia. Listen, over the last few years, one of my life's greatest joys has been serving as the host of YLC, and to watch this vision go from hotel meeting rooms to hotel ballrooms to convention centers to arenas has been exciting to say the least. But what's been even more exciting than watching the growth of the conference has been watching the conference evolve into a full-fledged community. I wish I had time to tell you about the countless people that have come to YLC as strangers and left as family, or the countless people that found the strategies and the support that they needed to start their own business, their own ministry right here at YLC. It's because of this community, this mandate to do something that was more and leave the confines of just a 3-day gathering in Atlanta that pushed us to do stuff like paying off $2 million worth of medical debt, going into prisons and senior living facilities and ministering to the least of these, and registering people to vote, building wells in Africa, all of the things that we are doing and in the process of doing as a movement. But I must also share that it is this sense of community that has made this COVID-19 pandemic even more hard to deal with. I'm heartbroken to share with you that members of the YLC family have lost their life as a result of COVID-19 and other illnesses in this season. A young man, 33 years old, in Detroit, Michigan, one of our vendors last year, as we were in the Georgia International Convention Center right there, died last month from COVID-19. Mother Audrey Jones, who we celebrated at our gala last year as the oldest YLC registrant, just 30 days or so ago, closed her eyes and went home to be with the Lord. This doesn't even begin to mention the countless people that you know and people you know who know people that have been infected or affected by this virus, whether it be physically, economically, mentally, their business, their family, their career. And so we in this season, YLC, we have endeavored to be a beacon of light. We published what we call the Coronavirus Survival Guide, which was a resource for preachers and musicians and those that make their living on the road to find ways to try to supplement their income. We've done interviews with healthcare workers. We have published and pushed prayers for certain groups. We've provided resources on our website for people to find essential needs and things of that nature. But all of this leads us to August. As you know, we have been preparing to bring 7,000 leaders from around the world right here to the Gateway Arena. As you know, God has allowed us to assemble an all-star lineup of speakers and presenters, world-class voices to come and share at YLC 2020. As you know, God has blessed YLC to become synonymous with excellence and innovation and cutting-edge technology and production. But you should also know that if I cannot do it right, I will not do it at all. And so I must tell you, friend, family, brother, sister, whoever you are, that August the 13th through the 15th this year, we will be in Atlanta. We will be lifting the name of the Lord. God will get glory. We are coming together, but it will not be YLC. Because we are a conference of leaders, I know that you will understand the tremendous amount of planning and preparation that goes into a 7-figure event like this. I need you to understand, hear my heart here. It takes us 13 solid months. Did you hear me? 13 consecutive months of nonstop, everyday promotion, everyday advertisement, everyday pushing, everyday fundraising, everyday registrations in order to deliver and create the experience that you know as YLC. I hate to tell you, but we have lost at least 4 full months of that rotation as a result of this pandemic. How insensitive, how tone deaf would we have been in the midst of this season where people didn't know if they would have jobs to go back to. People had family members in hospitals that they couldn't even visit. People had fears and anxieties. How insensitive would we have been to have been online every day telling you, hey, go to Explore YLC and register now. We refuse to do that. And so because of that, we have lost time on the clock. And if we can't do it right, we won't do it at all. That's the first reason. But the second reason that we have to make this necessary adjustment is because of sponsorships. I am grieving on the inside. I'm smiling. I know I look okay. I hope I look like everything's together. But my little heart is broken because you need to understand that for the last year and a half, before they finished construction on this building, I would come out here and stand and watch the cranes and watch the construction workers and just visualize this building being packed out for the glory of God, people being filled with the Spirit of God, healed, delivered, set free. I've been seeing this in my mind for a year and a half. But understand that the second reason we have to shift is because of sponsorships. With the economic impact of the coronavirus and the world coming to a screeching halt, many corporations, particularly several of the ones that we were leaning on this year to carry us to victory, have had to pull back and readjust how they're doing their sponsorships this year because they understandably have posted losses. They're going to be on board with this next year, but they can't do it right now. And again, if we can't do it right, we won't do it at all. That's the second reason, but the third reason has to do with the fluidity of this situation, the fluidity of this coronavirus pandemic. Nobody knows from day to day what the government is going to do, what the federal government is going to do, what the state government, what the local government, what kind of stipulations and mandates and procedures are going to be in place. Certainly, we are preparing and praying for the best, but we also have to be mindful that the worst is still possible. I've heard reports and rumors that even when we get back to normal, things will open up gradually, and it may not even be possible to have 7,000 people in one arena as soon as August. So because of this, friends, I say it again. YLC will have to be shifted just a little bit to slide into next year. Don't worry. I hear your heart. Some of you are saying, wait a minute, Mark, wait. I'm one of the several thousand that already registered for YLC 2020. What happens to me? Let me be very clear. You have nothing to worry about. We have picked up your registration and slid it right on into next year. You were already registered. Nothing is changing. The same power. We're believing God for the same speakers, same location. Nothing is changing but the date. You are all right. If you've registered and paid in full, you have nothing to worry about. I want to speak to you, and I want you to hear my heart, because as a leader, it's important that you know this was out of our control. But guess what? If you've registered, you have nothing to worry about. But some of you are saying, I hear you now. Wait a minute. You said we were still coming together in August. We are. It cannot be all 7,000 of us. We're going to do a significantly smaller event, but we're calling it the Praise Break. I asked the Lord, I said, God, what in the world are we going to do? People are hurting. People are sad. People have been social distancing all year. And the Lord spoke to me and said, after the year that we've had, we deserve a praise break. No. I'm not talking about just an opportunity to come and shout and dance for no reason, but I'm talking about an opportunity for men and women from around the country to come together. We have been social distancing all year. We're coming together to simply give God glory for 3 days for His keeping power, for His protection, and for the fact that He has brought us over. We're bringing together, again, some of the greatest speakers in the world. Pastor John Hanna is going to be with us. Bishop Lambert Gates is going to be with us. So many others are going to be here at the Praise Break, and we'd love for you to be there. We have the complete, full lineup of questions and answers on the website so you'll know how to move and how to handle things. But we do want to let you know, because we have already allocated thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars into YLC 2020, there will be no refunds, as we explain on the website, because that money has already been spent on deposits and on non-refundable things to go into the conference. And thank God, it's all going to be there in 2021. So if you're watching and you say, hey, I'm registered, but I want to come to the Praise Break, come on. You can use your registration for that, and we'll take the balance off of YLC 2021 next year. I said all that to say that as much as it pains me to say it, we got to do it right. We got to do it safe, and we got to do it for the glory of God. So I will see you at YLC in 2021, right here in this same arena. It's not going nowhere. It'll wait for us. But I will see you at the Praise Break, August 13th through the 15th. Same dates as YLC, right here in Atlanta. God's going to get glory. Remember this, after the year that we've had, we deserve a praise break. I'll see you in August.